I was in the theater today, Sunday. Well, Sunday for me, and I didn't know it was playing there because they don't show it on the outside anymore at AMC theaters. Some of them anyway. And I was just killing time until Wolfpack, the Chinese war movie, was going to come up, and I didn't know what theater I was in. I just saw the trailers, and then a particularly unique trailer came up, and this is really going toward a certain demographic. And then the audience is laughing behind me. I'm like, oh, I think I know what movie this is. Looking at people like this come in a row, 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 in a row. I'm like, oh my god, is this fucking bros? Is this bro? I'm like, oh my god. I don't want to see a second of this movie. I didn't see any trailers for this movie by choice, of course. But I don't usually see trailers in movies anyway. Like don't force me to, like Black Panther or Black Adam or whatever. So, I was pleasantly surprised to see that this shit is dying down. Um, you see, it's one thing to sneak in agendas like they did with Lightyear, like they're doing with Strange Things or whatever that movie's called. That cartoon's coming out soon or whatever, right? The main character is LGBTQ XYZ LMNOPQ or SUV, and they're not promoting that in the trailer of the movie. But Disney wants to push that agenda and make quote unquote her the star of that particular animation as a means to push more of that. I'll just circle it right here, agenda in their movies. So the first time we see this kind of thing is with from Disney MCU is with Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, and we have America Chavez who supports this community, and she doesn't really talk about it. Doesn't really talk about a girlfriend. It's just a pin. I'm like, oh my god, they are pandering so hard to that community for no fucking reason. It's just money, obviously. So, yeah, and you want to get it banned in some countries, but yet you want it to be cool in this country out of somewhere for no reason, and you're going against your own fucking agenda because you never were that way. Now all of a sudden you are that way because the new agenda is to push that particular narrative. Ugh. So they're pushing the agenda, and the movie Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness does well for its own self. I doubt it's because of the flag. But Disney is pushing that other animation movie that the main character and they are this, but there's no advertising saying that they are this. So if the movie does well, it's not because they're this, it's because the movie is good. Because they're not pushing that in the advertising. In Lightyear, they didn't really push that the side character of the movie was that. So therefore, the performance in the movie had something to do with that movie. Once word got out that they were that, it didn't do so well. So now this movie, Bros, comes out and does horribly because it's that. And I gotta say honestly, like every guy, like I said once again, every guy who came in there, I think a few girls were in there, but they were with other guys of a type, I bet, probably supporting that community. Um, yeah, there were, yeah, the girls didn't come out there to see this kind of movie. Maybe lesbians want to see their own kind of movies because I swear to God, I've been going to these fucking things for years now. And whenever I go see like a big Indian movie, 99% of the audience is Indian. Like, Americans don't care about Indian movies. which is why I get shocked when I talk to somebody on the street or whatever when I'm doing work, and they see my Bollywood shirt, and they say, "Oh, you like Bollywood movies?" And they ask me what my background is. I'm like, American? And they're blown away that Americans will like foreign movies. I'm like, no, I just like good movies. I don't care what the fuck it is. What the fuck you talking about? So it could be one of those things. So lesbians, who probably make up a bigger demographic, because girls are hotter than guys, obviously, would probably be for a better movie. And guys like seeing lesbians too. But guys, straight guys, don't like looking at. It's a fact. It was research done. Guys don't like. Straight guys don't like looking at gay guys. Girls like basically girls like anything. They're like rats. They like anything. So if you put two hot girls in this kind of movie, maybe I'm thinking it would definitely do better, because straight girls want to see this because they're curious, but straight guys don't want to see this gay shit. Two guys gay shit. So maybe if the genders were like two hot girls or whatever, it would be a different story. Because I heard that this movie has quite a bit of the old tongue action per se. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, no, just God, no. And the performance of the movie makes me think that it is what I thought it was the entire time, a fad. It's just a thing that people want to push in this narrative for now as hard as they can, and then we go back into the regular stuff. Because this shit is played out, it's lame, no one wants to care about it, no one wants to see it. I really see anybody pushing this agenda ever, really. Like, whenever I see like a Hollywood thing, like, push the agenda, I'm like, oh, you motherfucking caping motherfucking shits. Whenever I see a foreign movie, you never see any of this shit in their movies. Whether it be Korean or Chinese or India, you never see this bullshit of any kind in any of their movies. You don't see it. Rarely do you see any kissing in their movies between hetero couples either, by the way. Like I said, rarely. I do see it. It's a quick peck, but you will not get any intimacy out of that. You will not get any positions either. Definitely no positions. I've never seen that really. But anyway. Yeah. The agenda is clear and the message is sent. Nobody wants to see gay movies. Even in the time of acceptance of gay people in this country, allegedly, we don't want to come out to support them. Maybe it'll do better on the streaming markets, but I doubt that. That's it for now. Clack off.